Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Washington Commanders. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in our nation's capital. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct. Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was Out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
He'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Fix the eagle. Warriors 70.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Okay,
3rd down and 13.
70, left thing, 19. Here we go. 19, Charger. 19, Charger. Check. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Commanders 10, Rams nothing.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Come 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. A good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Dragon. 60. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Another Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
60 Maverick. 60.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, a 5-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. But it'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 17-0 our score after 1. They go play action here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Caught. It's Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play.
4 yards.
And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Commanders 17. Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Vikings. Drag him 60. Seven Pirates, 7 Buffalo 18. Panther 11,
To throw is Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And running with power here. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
To the right side, this is Corum. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Back to throw now on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff running through the middle. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw. And his pass incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Los Angeles.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Second and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Cowboy 80.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. There he goes again. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Wolf on now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
In motion goes the tight end. Second and 2. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Pass complete there in the cool. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Commanders 38, Rams 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a fourth down. On fourth down, here's Daniels. That is caught. He's to the 15. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now a handoff for Corum. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. And that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ballgame, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll begin here with a run with Charbonnet. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight,
It's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And not much room to speak of. We'll get about 3 up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning
picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now 3rd down and very long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 39 yards. And the Commanders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Rams 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive will first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. He'll drop to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to claw one back.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Rams 22.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Get it! Get it!
Here's Charbonnet once again. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And he's brought down. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go quickly here out to Moore. 20, 5, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Elijah Moore, 43 yards. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Commanders 66, Rams 22.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun now on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Amos. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready?
Throwing now is Daniels. That's caught by Sennett. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this. Oh, a poor throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
2nd and 1. And his throw here is incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Daniels. And he whips that one incomplete there. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pump their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. Terry McLaurin with career touchdown number 75. And the Commanders are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead.
Commanders 73, Rams 22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Let's go now.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. A big play there for L.A. 48 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw again. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad.
Rams 30.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
65, 41-yard line. Let's go now. Viking 8, go.
Here's Daniels. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 5.
6, 8, top 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Brings up 3rd down.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a success.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Deron Payne in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys full. Man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
43 yards. And a Commanders 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Corum now on 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Commanders, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for L.A., Their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head